guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought it would be fun to do a kind of spring inspired makeup look, something a little more colorful and fresh for the nice warm weather that we're having, and let's get into it. What I'm actually going to do today is take my L'Oreal Magic Lumi primer, put it all over my face. I'm taking the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. There's just dog hair on everything, always. So I just dab this all over my face and start buffing it in. I'm using the Real Techniques buffing brush, which is really nice. It's a really soft brush. I do love my Sigma F80, but I don't know, certain foundations I just like using a fluffier brush like this one. So after we do our foundation, I'm going to go in with concealer. Oh, what is this? Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in the shade Neutralizer. So this is a yellow based concealer, so it definitely brightens up the under eye pretty nicely. And I do like this concealer. It's nice and light, and it lasts all day. So I do a pretty generous, especially when I'm a little tanner, I like to do more of a highlighted look. So take a little bit on my forehead, big triangle down the center of the face, a little bit on my chin, and a little bit on my Cupid's bow. So I just go along in patting motions. And this is going to look a little crazy at first because, you know, all we're doing is highlighting right now. We're not bronzing or contouring or anything. So this will look more evened out once we go in with our bronzer. So I picked this up yesterday because I saw it in my Target. It's the e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. So to set my under eye concealer, I take a Sigma Tapered Highlighter F35 brush, which looks like this, and just kind of take, you know, what's left in the little top and just kind of swirl my brush in it. It is, you know, like any other loose setting powder, it's a little messy, so definitely tap it off. And then again, I just kind of go over my eyelids. And this will ensure that your concealer lasts all day without creasing. Also take this a little bit in the pore area, which is right here on my cheeks for me. So I was going through my makeup stash the other day, and I came across the Wet n Wild palette, which is called Petal Pusher, which still has all the stickers on it, so I'm sorry. But it looks like this, and it has a lot of pretty just purpley periwinkle tones, a little bit of pinks in there. This is, I don't even know, $5 maybe at the drugstore. So first eyeshadow I'm going to use, which actually is not in the palette, which I apologize about, but I had to use it. This is Peach Smoothie from Makeup Geek. So I just go back and forth and, you know, windshield wiper motions, and kind of work that just all above, like, the upper part of my eye. So then I'm going to actually go into the Wet n Wild palette, and I'm going to use this color right here. Mine has worn off quite a bit, but it does say, I think it says eyelid on it, but I'm going to use that as a crease color. So just below that orange, well, not orange, but that peach shade that we just put on the upper part of our eyes. So the next color I'm going to use is actually from ColourPop. This is the Super Shock Shadow in Get Lucky. I'm sure everybody and their mother has heard about this. It is, ColourPop has really cool products. Their eyeshadows, blushes, I know that they just came out with highlighters. They're all this consistency that's not cream, but it's not powder. It's like bouncy. It's like the weirdest but coolest thing. So I found the best way to apply these is just to take them, you know, right on my finger. But look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. It's a really pretty, just light gold color. So I just take that on my middle finger, sorry, and tap that all over my eyelid. As you can see, it just is a really pretty sparkly color. If you haven't tried ColourPop, you really should though. I mean, they are just so different, and the eyeshadows are $5, which is amazing for the pigment that you get out of them. What I will then do is just take a little bit back from that Wet n Wild palette of this brow bone color right over here. Just gonna dip my little brush in there and just put that right on the inner corners of my eyes, just to kind of give us a little bit of shimmer again, and it'll just brighten up our inner corner. So I'm using the L'Oreal Super Slim Infallible Liquid Eyeliner. And I always like to do a cat eye look. I don't know, it's just what I think is flattering on my eye shape. The mascara I have been obsessed with is the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. This is fairly new. I think it just came out a couple months ago, so also with this mascara, since it has one of the curved type of wands, I go back and forth between, like, I'd flip my brush, the wand, back and forth. I don't know why I do that. I'm sure there's a more normal way to use it, but I just find that that gives me the most volume and length, and just works best for my lashes with this type of wand. So I found that my eyes don't like purple eyeshadow, so I don't typically use that to like smoke out my lower lash line, because my eyes, I don't know if I'm allergic to it or what, but there's something in purple eyeshadow and purple eyeliner and everything that does not agree with me, and my eyes will be swollen shut tomorrow. And oh my god, holy light change. Okay, I'm just gonna take my Anastasia contour kit and just take this shade right here on the end. Just dip my brush into that super lightly and just kind of run that underneath my eyes, just so it'll give my eyes a little bit of definition. I won't look totally bare, but I also, you know, want to keep the eye look also kind of light and fresh as well. I'm just kind of dab it in there, swirl it around, and kind of just lightly apply it to the cheeks. And I am going to go over this with another kind of pinky blush, just because these aren't super pigmented. But also these blushes are a great base to a powder blush, because they are more of a cream consistency, so they really allow you to get a nice base for the rest of your blush. So I'm going to take my Mary Luminizer highlight. This is a good freaking highlight. And I'm going to take that again on my tapered highlighter brush from Sigma. Stab that on the tops of my cheekbones and kind of just swirl that in there. Take a little bit down my nose and on my cupid's bow, and a little bit on my chin, why not? Oh, that's so pretty. The Too Faced Melted Lipstick in Melted Marshmallow. All right guys, so that's the finished makeup look. I hope that you guys enjoy it and definitely try this out for spring.